Chef Freddy here from Fantasy Springs with my tip of the week. This week, I'm going to show you my version of jambalaya. Get a nice sauce pot on the stove. I'm going to start that with some olive oil. As in most Creole or Cajun cooking, it starts what we call the Holy Trinity. Onions, celery, and green bell pepper. We're going to let this saute for 2 minutes until it starts to soften. So we got a nice big tablespoon of garlic. Stir that in there. Then we're going to add 2 Creole spices. One of them, gumbo filet powder. About a teaspoon of that. A teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. Now to that, I'm just going to add some fresh chopped parsley and thyme. Yeah, you can get the aromatics going really good with the vegetables and that gumbo filet and Cajun spice. Now to that, we're going to add about 8 ounces of crushed tomatoes, or you can get some canned plum tomatoes and drain the juice and chop them. Now to this, we're going to add about 1 1/4 cups of long grain rice. Then we're going to add about 2 1/2 to 3 cups of chicken broth. I like mine a little soupier, so we're going to add a little extra broth. You can add a few dashes of hot pepper sauce and a nice dash or 2 of Worcestershire sauce. All right, we'll bring this up to a boil. Let's cap it. Turn down the heat while the rice is simmering on the stove. We're going to season our shrimp andouille sausage and chicken, and we're going to saute that off. And then add that a little later because we don't want that overcook in the broth with the rice. Once again, we're going to go back to a little bit of gumbo filet powder. To this, we're going to add a little crushed red chili flakes. You can add a little heat. And once again, the Cajun spices. And I like to add always a little fresh herbs to that. Nice big saute pan on the stove. Heat up some olive oil, nice and hot. First I put the chicken and the sausage. Let that cook a little first. They take a little longer to cook. Now the chicken and sausage are about halfway done. Let's throw in our shrimp. It's going to just deglaze with a little white wine so that we can loosen up all that good stuff that's stuck to that pan. Oh yeah. Now let's take that chicken and sausage, the wonderful andouille, and the shrimp. Let's add it to the jambalaya rice and all that beautiful liquid that came from deglazing with the white wine. We're going to let that simmer for about another 10 or 12 minutes. Should be perfect, and we're all going to give it a try. And there you have it, jambalaya with shrimp, chicken, and andouille sausage. I'm Chef Freddy from Fantasy Springs, and I'll see you next time. Forget about it.